Hi everybody, I just wanted to preface this video by letting everybody know what's going on with me. I have not been doing as much lately. I had chest embolisms in April and was coming back from that, and unfortunately I had 2 more. Now, whether these are from the original embolisms that just hadn't fully dissolved, or these are new ones, either way it means that the blood thinner that I was using unfortunately was not working hard enough to break up the clotting. So essentially the blood was clotting faster than the blood thinner could keep it from clotting. It's been a little over a month. I know that sounds like a long time, but for things like these, it can actually take, it took me years to get over my blood clot for my leg. My very first blood clot, I was 25, and I had a blood clot from my hip to my toes in my right leg. And I had never had one before, so I didn't know what symptoms to look for. I didn't know that's why my leg was so swollen. All I knew was that my leg hurt and nothing touched it, and it was agony. And I found out later how close I had been to dying that night. So I am very careful with this stuff. I will say that I have been trying to be as active as possible. Technically, I am on bed rest. According to my doctors, that should be over in less than a month. Actually, hopefully, crossing our fingers, less than 3 weeks. Less than 2 to 3 weeks, because that's when I go back to that doctor. So, cross your fingers and toes with me that no more bed rest, because we don't want to have any more problems with the embolisms and just problem. You know, you have enough to deal with coronavirus, foreign country. Let's not throw a debilitating, painful disorder on top of it. So get that out of the way, get more exercise, get in better shape, and hopefully record it all for you and let you know what's going on and how I'm doing, how our family's doing. My daughter is doing amazing in school. She actually just made yearbook, which is so cool because I was on yearbook when I was in 9th grade. So she's doing yearbook. She's doing ROTC again, which is very, very cool. That's actually something we did today. We went and watched her walk in the parade for fire safety and fire prevention. Jeff is doing great at work. He loves it here, and it's just, when we leave, like, I'm gonna miss Korea. But, I mean, they're gonna have to pry Jeff out of the apartment. Like, this has by far been his favorite place to be stationed. So, but that's it. Just wanted to pop in and let you know how everyone's doing, and let you know that hopefully there should be more content coming. A lot right now that had been saved up before the embolisms, and then a little bit that we had after the embolisms. So thanks, guys. Thank you.
In the girls' dormitory, Rosie is stepping up to her new...
Goodness gracious alive. So much stuff around this apartment. Don't worry, y'all. I'm getting ready to do a Porter's video, where I will let you see everything. And it is ridiculous. I've got an apartment full of clothes and products. And I've barely unpacked any boxes since we moved here. How ridiculous is that? That's craziness. So I don't know if you've noticed the blonde, but it's not done yet. Unfortunately, my hair does not like to go blonde. I mean, my natural hair is blonde. If I would just wait for it to grow out, it would be blonde. But I'm not that patient. So, but today I decided to do a nail tutorial. I don't know if you can see me. Ugh. I have this angled so far down so that you can see my nails really well, but I don't think you can see me. But I am going to be talking in the background, and my nails are a hot mess. But after tonight, they will be much better. I have a lot of videos planned. Life just kind of got in the way. We have been dealing with sickness, and I've fractured my foot. And because of course I would be the one to fracture my foot. Anyway, I'll get started with this nail tutorial. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on with the Breyer family. DJ's getting ready to go back to school. Gratefully, she goes to a DoDEA school, which means that it's Department of Defense Educational Administration, I think, or it's not association. It's an actual education. It's an actual educational institution. But let's get into it. So I don't know about you guys, but I grew up in the 90's and the early 2000s. My birthday is April 22nd, 1986. So, and please comment below what y'all's birthdays are, because I'm actually thinking of doing some giveaways. Let me get back in the camera. I'm doing giveaways, y'all, with makeup that's not only never been used, but never been opened. Like, this stuff all still has the tags on it. It's all brand new. And like I said, I'm a little bit of a hoarder. So if some of it's going to be going on Poshmark, because I'm not going to re-gift something. I'm not going to do a giveaway where I give away something that's used. That's going to be something that's completely new for everybody that subscribes, likes the videos, and comments. And you know, I would love to interact with y'all. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that there are giveaways coming up in the future. So please subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, comment in the video, or comment down below the video, and let me know what you guys think. Because like I said, this is new to me, and I would love advice or direction, and also ideas for videos that you guys might want to see. But since it was raining today, I did not get to go into into Daegu, which is the biggest city in South Korea. Well, third biggest city in South Korea, the biggest city near us, to take the cameras and show you everything because it was horrible weather. It's monsoon season here. It rains all the time. So instead, we're gonna do an indoor video. I'm gonna do a nail tutorial, and I'm also just gonna chat with you guys as I do my nail tutorial. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and the first thing about nail health, is your file. I have 3. So this file is something you can probably find at any Walmart. It even tells you which sides to use first. The coarse grit really isn't very coarse on this one, so if you've got stubborn nails like me, this isn't gonna really work for you. This one is, and I don't know if this is a Texas thing, but in the mall, they have kiosks that are the Dead Sea, like vitamin kiosks. Well, my husband, when he went to go buy my engagement ring and our wedding rings, got hooked into this and ended up getting everybody one of these. But everybody else has lost theirs except for me, so it's the family file. And then I have just a regular, like, $1 for $2, very coarse grit file for when this just isn't coarse enough. I will show you, like, once I get my nails filed, I'll show you the demonstration that they show you in the mall. It really does work. Like, it does get your nails shiny. But what they don't explain is what they're doing is they're just pulling the natural oils that are in your nails outward. So I'm going to start with this. Now, you're gonna see me, unless my daughter stole it, because she has a tendency to do that. You're gonna see me use cuticle oil on my cuticles. And don't worry, I know they look dirty. I'm going to wash the dirt out of them before I do anything else. But anyway, it's not that I don't have the tools. I have the tools. I could easily do my own acrylic nails, which I have in the past. I've done the new gel nails by myself, and I didn't go to school for it. I just really enjoyed it, and I was a college student working full-time and going to school full-time. And when I say school, I mean college, UT Dallas. I don't even know what their mascot is anymore. They used to be the Dallas Comets. But they're based in Richardson, Texas. So that's where I graduated from. I didn't start there. I actually started at Stephen F. Austin, which again is a wonderful school. My aunt, who is a retired forest ranger, went there. My great-grandmother went there to become a teacher. It's in East Texas, in the middle of the piney woods. And the only problem that I had at Stephen F. Austin was even though my grades were good and I went for geology. I wanted to go study volcanoes. I had really great geology professors, probably the best in the state. But these, living in the, I say living, so it is a little bit of a college town. Everything's built up around the school. Without the school population though, the population of the city itself is only like 10,000. And you're talking to a girl that came from Dallas. North Dallas, but Dallas. So it was a teeny itty bitty town. And the fact that I got good grades at all astounds me, because I'll be honest with y'all, I was drunk or hungover for most of my tests. Yes, that's any college life, but at Stephen F. Austin, I mean, I was part of a sorority. I really came to the realization that if I stayed at Stephen F. Austin, I was probably going to end up getting in trouble. And actually, the impetus for me to leave was one of our sorority sisters went to a frat party, and I was actually at the frat party, and I had driven. I had a truck at the time. I didn't drive her, but I had driven to the party because we had to party off school grounds and off city limits if we could. Some of the fraternity houses were on city limits, so those parties got busted up, but you know, college kids are gonna be resourceful. Anyway, I'll never forget the last time I saw her. She was laughing, and I had no idea. I thought she had ridden in with one of our other sisters, and she got behind the wheels of a truck. Well, she got behind the wheels of her car to drive back to campus after partying well from afternoon into the evening. So she should not have been driving, period. This wasn't even a close call. Like, she was not even close to sober enough to drive. And actually, she almost made it to campus. But an adult man, an adult male, and I believe he was Hispanic, because there was a lot of talk about the fact that he was unregistered, which I didn't think that had anything to do with the situation. I thought that we should be focusing on the fact that we had just lost a sorority sister, and unfortunately this man was drunk as well, and two drunks don't make a right, and it was a head-on collision, and they both lost their lives instantly. And that was kind of a wake-up call for me, because even though, yes, I was fulfilling my college duties, you know, getting good grades and everything, the partying and everything that went on, even within the sororities, I couldn't stay. And so I ended up at UT Dallas, which is where I should have gone to begin with, because I had a full ride scholarship to UT Dallas, but I was set on studying volcanoes. But instead, ended up getting a full-time job to pay for my tuition. I owe absolutely no student loan debt. I paid my way through, and that if there's one thing I can teach anyone out there, just go to work. Take night classes. Even if it takes you 10 years to go through and get your degree, it's worth it. You know, to all the high schoolers out there, take AP classes. Take the AP tests at the end of the year. It's worth it. You know, it just, it drives me crazy thinking about people that they get into so much debt and it's not necessary. Yes, it's harder. It is so much more difficult to work full-time and go to school full-time. But it's still rewarding. I mean, I was still a member of the Ultimate Frisbee team. I had a crazy schedule, but you know what? At 19, 20, 21, if you're going to have a crazy schedule, that's the time to do it. Like, so, yeah, I had a crazy schedule, and it was fun. I had a big group of friends that played Ultimate Frisbee with me. Ended up even playing club and like the closest to professional that you could get at the time. You know, things have changed. Times have changed. You can, it's darn near professional now. One of these days I'll show you all the videos of my disc collection. And I really want to hang it up on a wall, but it's hard when you're always moving. So this is my nail back. It was a Lancome makeup bag. Oh my. And now it's a nail bag. And you can see it's stuffed to the brim. The absolute brim. Stuff. Actually, these look really cool. I think I'm gonna go with these for my fingers. Those for my fingers. So I'm gonna cheat a little. Well, don't worry, we'll survive. So I don't know if you guys have ever ordered anything from Wish. I know a lot of people like to watch unboxing videos of, you know, stuff they order from Wish, the expectation versus the reality. Well, they have another thing, and it's called Cute, and it focuses on beauty, and it's actually not that bad. Okay, so here's all these foils. So I don't know if you guys have watched Umbrella Academy or Umbrella Academy 2, but hey guys, sorry about that. The battery unfortunately died, so said panda face, but we shall continue on. I didn't really do anything while the battery was recharging. I was just kind of looking at things and trying to decide what I truly want to do with my nails, because, you know, foil is fun and fake nails are fun, and I just wanted to kind of look at all the colors and stuff. So I think I've got that figured out. I filed my nails down. I wanted to show y'all this. This is from Sally Hansen, and it's called 18 karat gold cuticle eraser. And it actually, when you buy it, it looks like this. It looks like a pen, and I'm sure, just like I did, the first people, when they get it, they just start pushing and they expect it to come out top. Well, no. So this part is so you can clean out the dirt under your nails, which is very... I have a husky, so if he comes in for love-ins, I know that I'm gonna end up with dirt under my nails, and it drives me absolutely bonkers. But I've had to kind of, just with my OCD, just let it go. Let it go. Oh, I won't even start singing that song. I'm not that sadistic to y'all. But yes, so and it's not like he doesn't have baths every week. It's not like he doesn't groom himself or we groom him. You know, we brush him, especially when he's blowing out his coat. Anybody with a husky knows that when they're blowing out their coat, you can literally, you will get enough fur off of your dog to make a new dog. It is beyond ridiculous. So, okay, so just cleaning the dirt out from underneath my fingernails. I'm just gonna give this a cursory swipe so I'm not getting that dirt all over the tops of my fingernails. And then what you do is you push on this, and this liquid comes out, and you put that liquid all over your cuticles, and it softens your cuticles. So, and the way it's shaped, it can really get in there. Usually when I'm doing my nails at home, I'm not getting them done, I'll skip this step. But it's been so long since I've done my nails that, like I said, we had some drama, and so it's been so long since I've done my nails that I was like, I am going whole hog. I'm going to do every step, and that means that my cuticles are going to be softened. Actually, I think I'm almost out of this. This will probably be my penultimate use of this product, because I'm not getting as much product out with each squeeze. So I'll either have to order it on Amazon, or I'll have to go to Camp Humphrey. Nothing for us to be worried about it. It's scary for me just because having the pulmonary embolisms in my chest already has pain, and so it's scary. And when I had the pulmonary embolisms, I did have struggles breathing. And so when I had those struggles breathing, oh man, just the thought of not being able to breathe, like it's the most terrifying feeling in the world. And I never understood my dad, because my dad had or has COPD, and he kept saying, you know, you're breathing, you know, not being able to breathe is the most horrifying thing in the world. And I was like, well, yeah, because you die, but is it really that scary? Yes, It is really that scary. When you can't pull in a breath, when it hurts so bad, it is awful. But I digress. I promised you I'd show you how this worked. Okay, so step one, so we'll start with my thumb. So step one is you're gonna file the outside of the nail, right? So we'll just do this to all the nails. As you notice, it's not changing anything on my nails. It's kind of a red herring, so to speak. This is more if you're buffing off maybe gel color, you need to break the seal on top. That would probably be more what this side is used for. Now, step two. Step two is a buffer. And what you do is you buff the nail to get it ready for step three. Because step three is going to bring out the oils. So, which actually I'm just going to bring out the oils. I'm doing this because I am planning on doing foil on my fingers, and I don't want oil to be interfering with the foil going on my fingers. So this white part, this is the part that draws the oil out of your finger. And this is what sold my husband to get $30 worth of a buffer. So I don't know if you can see that, but that is the demonstration they do for you in the mall. Same thing at home. Yes, it does work. Is it useful? That's for you to decide. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to file down my, you know what? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna file down my toes real quick. I want to make sure that you can see them, which means a little bit of contortionism on my part. But I don't want to clip them or to clip them because this is the foot that was hurt. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get paint or foil on each of the toes. Thankfully I'd already, before they got hurt, I'd actually already started giving myself a pedicure. Oh, and shout out to Elizabeth Chambers, my mom, for buying me these uber comfortable pajama pants. I love them to death, and yes, I wear them in public, and no, I am not ashamed. And as for the shirt I'm wearing, I have a shirt that matches these pants, but it's in the laundry. But the shirt I'm wearing is from the boutique that I told you guys about, and I will try to share their link in my next video. Comment, actually I can't because it's private. Comment down below if you like Simplicity, if you like some of these clothes. She has a wide range of clothes and they're all at great prices. I've known this woman She is a godsend. So yeah, if you like anything that you've seen me wear, it's probably from Simplicity Beauty. And I'll try to get close so I can show you the shirt I'm wearing. So you can see like the little crosshatch, but it's not revealing. It's very much an appropriate shirt for my cross necklace. It's very much an appropriate shirt for a 34-year-old mom. So, and it's super duper comfortable. So yeah, I can't say enough good things about Shelly and Simplicity Boutique. So please, if you are interested, please comment, or even go to my Facebook, friend me on Facebook, and message me and say, hey, I really want to, take part with Simplicity Boutique. And I know she'd love to have you. So, okay, let's keep going. So, instead of base coat for my nails, because so I have anemia, and so I have striations in my nails that make them weak. So I use a hardener in order to keep my nails as hard as possible for as long as possible, and it also makes an excellent base coat, especially when it's put directly onto the nail. I've learned when I put a base coat instead of this, that base coat tends to tear away from the nail, and depending on how many layers I've done, if I've done any designs, it can take the entire nail with it. So from now on, I've decided I'm only using this. It works wonders. I don't worry about it on my toes as much. My toes is more, honestly, paint stays on. Does anybody else have this problem? Paint stays on my toes for so freaking long. Even if I put a base coat down, even if I put this hardener down, even if I put something between the paint and the nail, it lasts forever. And I have never understood that. I could go in for a pedicure or a manicure every 2 weeks, no problem. And now I just want to do a pedicure, and it's like, I don't need one. I still have, it still looks like I just painted my nails yesterday. So I don't know if anybody else has that issue. I don't know if it's an issue. It's just it's a thing. It's a thing. So, but let me close that up because God knows I don't want that going everywhere. Okay. Next, I do this, and this is hard as nails. Yes, it is another hardener, but my nails are so brittle and so quick to break that multiple hardeners are not going to hurt it at all. If anything, it makes my nail polish stay so much longer, which is so nice. And it gives it a little bit of lift, because you know when you get fake nails done, it always, you know, they always have at the top of the nail, you have the curve. Well, when you're just painting your nails, unless you're layering the way I'm layering, you're not going to get that. So this also gives my nails a little bit of heft. It gives them a little bit of bougie. I got this done at a salon, you know. Because I've noticed even when you get just the regular manicure, even without the gel tips or anything, you know, they build onto your nail. So tonight I scrapped my original idea. Well, I didn't scrap it. I switched it around. So on my fingers, I'm going to do white. That's over here. So here's the white I'm gonna do. It's just simple colors. Simple colors, and this is Festival Fairy. Very fitting. So it's a pearlescent white. It's very, this was part of, I believe, the Vanessa Hudgens collection. I don't know if you can still get it. I think you can. I honestly, being here, I haven't seen simple colors anywhere other than Camp Humphrey, and Camp Humphrey has, you know, it's like going to Walgreens, you know, the selection just isn't there. It's not like when you go to Walmart and they've got every color under the sun. Like, there is no Walmart for us. So, oh, something else I was going to talk about. Do you guys remember there was a show on, I want to say 90's in the early aughts, and it was called The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Do you guys remember that? It was on Cartoon Network. It came out in '96. And it was on Cartoon Network, and it was on a series of shows called Toonami. And oh my goodness, did I love me some Toonami. For those 2 hours every day after school, I could not be interrupted. I watched it religiously. I mean, I taped it. If I knew I was going to be in trouble and grounded, I made sure that I had a VCR available and that I was taping that, because I knew when I got off grounding, the first thing I would want to watch was Toonami. And I even remember the lineup too. It was, first was Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, and then they did Dragon Ball Z, which I wasn't really a fan of. Like don't get me wrong, like, I love Dragon Ball, but I wasn't a fan of it like I was, you know, the other shows. And then after that, they played Robotech, and they played the Macross Saga. And there are actually books that were written by an author about this anime and manga, and it is amazing. Like, so good, so good. And then after that came the last one, the last cartoon was Sailor Moon. And no, switch that. Sailor Moon was first, and Real Adventures of Johnny Quest was last. So Sailor Moon kicked it off. And Sailor Moon, I actually didn't like Sailor Moon at first. It was my little sister who got me involved in Sailor Moon, and she's like, you gotta watch this show. And I was like, yeah, I've seen it, you know, waiting for my other shows to come on. And brother, like, this show is nuts. I ended up getting all of the DVDs of Sailor Moon because I just loved it. And it was so funny, like they even had this event called the Lost Episodes, and it's funny because they weren't lost episodes. They were just episodes that had aired in Japan and hadn't yet been dubbed. So when they were dubbed, they were released as the lost episodes. They weren't lost, they were just hadn't been dubbed yet. And I was too young to know the difference between, I was not too young to understand the difference between dubbing and subbing. But I was too young to know that you could get anime that hadn't been dubbed in English and was just subtitles. Like, that never bothered me. But I just didn't know until my senior year of high school. I dated a guy who was into anime, great, and he introduced me to the subbed genre or the subgenre. The subbed anime. And so I'm watching like One Piece, I'm watching all Dragon Ball, all these different shows, and then I go home and I'm like, you know, I watch them all at his house because he's got the DVD. Back then we had DVDs and VCRs and videotapes. We did not have the internet to download this stuff. Trust me, if we did, we would have. Just like kids do today. We're not stupid. Just like my daughter. But yeah, I loved Toonami. And I especially loved like The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Like, as corny as it was, I freaking lived for it. Like, loved it, couldn't wait to see what would happen next. I think it went for 2 seasons. Like, and for a cartoon like that, because they tried to really, there's a better word, but I'm just gonna say adultify. And they tried to really adultify the series, and they succeeded in a lot of ways. So they made Haji 16, they made Johnny like 15. They introduced a female character that was Grace's daughter, Jessie. You guys let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, because I'm telling you, I thought for sure. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it, and it's just gonna be, it's gonna be stupid, and I'm not gonna like it. But no, I love it. It's still just as good. So. Hey everybody. My producer has gotten the camera working again. But I just want to show you my thumb. And so did white pearlescent with the lace, and then I did a glitter and then top coat, and so it's nice and smooth. And again, we want to use the back of it. Back to what I was saying, Toonami. Yes, please comment below if you guys watch Toonami. And I heard it was back. We don't really have cable here, so it's not like we have Cartoon Network or anything like that. I can always look it up on YouTube, but then again, I have the DVDs of all of my favorite shows, so splurging and getting Sailor Moon and Robotech, and the only one I've not been able to find is The Really Adventures of Johnny Quest, which is a shame because it's such a good show. I really enjoyed it. I mean, right from the very first episode, essentially. And I never really liked it when it was the 60s version, but they updated it to 1996, and they predicted virtual reality within the show, which is crazy. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I also wanted to talk about something kind of important. Cancel culture. And I hope to goodness I'm not canceled because I'm having this conversation, but I was watching Gabbie Hanna earlier today, and some of her, I was actually watching her podcast. It used to be called Box of Thoughts, but now it's called Unfollow Your Dreams. I thought that was so sad. I have 2 of her EPs. I really, really enjoyed her music, and I feel like it was kind of all ripped out from under her, and I'm sure I'm not the only fan that feels like we were kind of gypped, and it wasn't by her. It was by people. Well, let's be honest. It was by Jessie Smiles and Jennifer Dent, Jen Dent, and I'll actually link to a really good article written by, I can't remember. I think it's Not Another Drama Channel, but they did a great article about Gabbie's side of things, because I see all these hate articles about Gabbie Hanna is a monster, she's a manipulator, she's this, she's that. I've never met the woman, and I highly doubt any of these people have met her either. And if you haven't met someone, you don't have the right to judge. And to me, it's a lot like the pot calling the kettle black. Pot meet kettle. They're so invested in drama with all of these YouTubers. It's so unhealthy, and I'm actually really surprised that YouTube hasn't done anything about it. It made me contemplate whether this was something that I really wanted to do, because like some of these people are just psychotic and they're doing things, they're affecting people's livelihoods. You know, how would you feel if someone walked into your office one day and said, you know, you're a lying scumbag? Well, they would be escorted out, but on YouTube it's completely different. It's, you know, if it sells, then why complain, right? Like, that's YouTube's stance, and that's sick to me. Like, these are people. These are real people. These are not... And I guess it kind of goes along with celebrity obsession, but it's more than that. Like, these are not quote-unquote celebrities. These are people, and the people bashing needs to stop. So, okay, there's my second finger, if you can see it. All focus, camera, focus. There we go. Okay, so I have to finish my hands. Oh, goodness gracious. This is gonna take forever. Hey y'all, I am so sorry. Last night I made a video, and I'm still gonna put it up, of me doing my nails, doing a nail tutorial on how to use foils. I woke up this morning and I just wasn't feeling the vibe of what I did. So I redid them, and I don't know how well you can see them, but these are fake acrylic nails that essentially have been glued within an inch of their life to my nails. I actually have really good experience with these. These are Kiss. You can find them at Walmart, Target, anywhere that you get nail supplies, Sally's, Amazon, and what it is, you use Super Duty nail glue, and I love the look of them. I mean, I can't tell that I had the foils on them at all, and I feel like they look like they were professionally done. So you can do this in your own home. You can do it for a huge fraction of the price. And I'm going to keep doing these tutorials just for people that enjoy this kind of thing. And, you know, if not, feel free to skip over. But yeah, so you kind of got two tutorials in one. One with the foils and one with the Kiss acrylic gel glue on nails. So I just wanted to say thank you. Please like and subscribe, comment in the descriptions, you know, what video you'd like to see me do next. I've got some unboxing videos coming up, and as well as I've got some unboxing videos coming up, as well as some get ready with me's with the new products and some new product reviews. And I can't wait to enjoy all of this with y'all. So thank you so much. Again, please like, subscribe, comment below. I am doing a giveaway right now. So the first person to comment below is going to get either a piece of makeup or a piece of merchandise, and we can discuss, you know, what you'd want if you're a guy, if you want something other than makeup or nail polish or something like that. And again, this is all unopened. I would never send you anything that's used unless that's something that was, you know, requested big time. So, but yeah, welcome to the family, y'all.